So I am Anjali Sanghvi. I am a soft skills trainer. We are going to be in conversation with Trisha Maharaj Singh. And Trisha, we welcome you once again to our show. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anjali. It's wonderful to be here, and thank you for your introduction and your sweet, loving words. I know you mean
So
everything you
Trisha,
say.
what exactly what do we actually understand when we say centering through mind, body, and soul through yoga?
So, centering through mind, body, and soul is basically connecting back to the whole of you. In modern times, we've all forgotten that we are not just mind or just body. Soul, of course, I guess at some level we understand that we are souls, but we're very disconnected from ourselves. Now, what yoga does very scientifically, at least the practice of asanas, is help your body and mind to synchronize with the secretion of chemicals, with the activation of your systems, which sort of gives you a little more peace, which is why you get centered or feel better. There are various words for it, but the essence, the essential feeling below it is peace. So centering to body, mind, and soul is just connecting to yourself. And it can come through various mediums. It could be the practice of asanas. For someone, it could be painting. For someone else, it could be just meditating, climbing a mountain, something that brings you peace. And in the modern times, yoga has helped because it is a system of
Yes, that's right.
energizing and and invigorating your body. And all said and done, we are all victims of what goes on in the body. If your body is not well, your mind feels unhealthy. If your body is sick, you feel depressed. So to balance out the wellness of your body and mind centers you to yourself. It's really just a simple connection to you, coming back to you.
Yes, that's right. That's right, Trisha. And then we've heard this term power yoga. So,
Hmm.
what does it involve and what does it mean? And how can we use it?
Yeah, power, sorry. Power yoga is a term for a modern day term for actually all yoga is power yoga because all yoga invigorates you, refreshes you, and gives you a boost of feel good chemicals. But technically, nowadays, what's being practiced as power yoga is non-stop asanas. So, say you're practicing 10 asanas, instead of doing them in a medicalized or in a more therapeutic form, which is slow, in power yoga, you go one after the other. So, a quick practice of asanas, which is a little more muscular and a little more athletic in its nature. And everyone likes it because you do heat up your body, you feel like you've really done a workout. So on some level it is doing very well these days because people want to feel
Yes, yes, exactly.
athletic. And yeah, so power yoga is a non-stop sequence of asanas, if you want to know the technical term for it, and it's a quick form of yoga.
All right, that sounds exciting, And then
We
sometimes,
used to do, yeah, a lot of people used to practice, including you,
that's
Anjali. You've
right.
done power yoga. People
And,
should know that you practiced power yoga.
well, thanks to you, people realize their own potential, how far they can go and how much they can do. So that's so
Mm,
completely amazing. And Trisha, you were saying yoga for chakra balancing.
yeah.
So how do we use it and what does it actually imply? What do we have to do and how does it help?
Yeah. So chakras are nerve plexus. One imagines that chakras are this mumbo jumbo talk about how you feel and something very vague. But actually, in your body, entwined with your spine, are various nerve centers
Right.
called nerve plexus. And
Yes.
in the meditative language, they're called chakras. Chakras are very ancient forms of energy in your body, patterns of energy movement. Now, when you practice yoga, physical asanas, the reason I constantly emphasize physical asanas because yoga is not just asanas. There's a lot more to it. There are
Yes.
various
Yes.
limbs of yoga. But when you practice asanas, essentially you're stretching your spine and then contracting your spine. So
Right.
that has a very invigorating, refreshing effect on your chakras, which are seated or entwined around your spine. So chakras get stimulated with the practice of asanas. And that is why hormonal imbalances and a lot of mental health conditions and physical conditions get balanced out when you practice yoga. Just a simple emotion like fear, it sits in a certain part of your body. Um, I'll give you a term. I don't want to talk too much about chakras, but something
Yeah,
called the solar
yeah,
plexus, which is
right.
in between your rib cage. Now,
Okay.
when people emulate the emotion of fear, everyone says, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. This is a panic emotion, isn't it?
Yes,
Like when
yes,
you're
yes.
very wired up, you say, oh my God, I'm so scared. Now, that's where fear sits in your solar plexus chakra.
Oh,
So, when you're doing certain kinds of asanas, you open up that chakra. Depending on your conditions in your life, you do various forms of yoga to help those chakras be balanced.
yes, that's wonderful. And then you were saying that it connects a person's consciousness to his body and maybe to universal consciousness. Is there something to do with the universe also?